2 Alpha Tango 820, 9 UDX 791 Gulf Islands.
Okay, the 9 Division, are you on the west coast of Canada?
Yeah, we're on the west coast of Canada, on the Gulf Islands, off the far west coast. Are you in Florida? What is your QTH, Florida?
I'm in Florida, towards the west coast of Canada. I think you're in British Columbia. This is 2 Alpha Tango 18. I believe I've spoken with you before. I'm coming around. I should be pretty close to you now. I hope you can hear me better. Over.
Oh, you're hitting me at 40 over. You're hitting me at 30 and 40 over here.
Okay, you're doing likewise. I was pointing towards Europe. Sometimes we'll get 173 Division when Europe pulls out, and I heard you. My name is Larry. I'll go by, my real name is Lorenzo, but if I speak English, I usually go by Larry. So you can call me either, whatever you choose, Larry or Lorenzo. And it's 2 Alpha Tango 820. I'm located in Tampa, Florida, in the United States.
Tampa, Florida. Larry, Lorenzo. Yeah, you're booming in here, man. Sounding good. You sound like a local. You got Joe here. Juliet Oscar Echo, 9 Division, UDX 791. Salt Spring Island is the island I'm on in the southern Gulf Islands. Salt Spring Island off the far Pacific coast of Canada. Can you copy that, Larry?
Joe, I was trying to copy it down. I think it's 6 United Delta X-Ray 794, and you're in Salt Spring Island in the Pacific Ocean. And I believe your province is British Columbia. Joe, have we spoken before? I believe so.
Yeah, we've talked before there for sure. My division is 9 UDX, so that's United Delta X-Ray 791.
Yeah, I think we've 9 Uniform Delta X-Ray 791, and your island is called Salt Spring Island in the off the coast of British Columbia. You're 5'9" plus, booming in, Joe.
You're doing the same thing, man. 30, 40 over, man. Just like you're rattling my radio room right now.
Joe, you sound really good. Are you getting any Europe? Are you getting any long DX? Are you getting any Europe or any Alaska, any Pacific?
Yeah, I just finished working a station in Wales just before I worked you here. So I just finished working Ian 101 in Wales. I had a nice little QSO with him. He was booming in here pretty good too off his cubicle quad. And then before that, I worked a guy in Cuba.
Very good. Cuba's probably closer to us. I didn't hear any Europeans. I didn't hear 173 Division. The band seems to be dead. All I'm hearing is some stations in Mexico and yourself.
Yeah, I do hear Mexico in there too, which come in every day of the year round.
Yeah, I do. I lived in Mexico for a year from 2012 to 2013. I have a lot of friends down there. We get a lot of Latin America every afternoon and evening. We get to South America, the Caribbean, Mexico, part of North America, but Central here. We get a lot of Latin America here. What are your working conditions, Joe? You're sounding beautiful.
Yeah, same with you. I'd like to live in Mexico. That'd be a good place to be right now. RCI 2980 WX base station here. D104, the old Tug 9 Lollipop, IMAX 2000, and a Texas Star 500 high drive amp. How about you?
I'm running a Kenwood TS50S with a Heil Goal Line GM5 mic. The mic's old. I have two of them. One is about, I would say, 15 years old, and the other's 20 years old. But I love them. With my voice, they seem to work. About 125 watts into an old Avanti Moonraker 4-element, the EV140 at 15 meters.
I love those Moonrakers, man. You know, when I lived on the mainland south of Vancouver, and I'm going way back now, this would have been 1980, 81, my buddy had a Moonraker 4-up. And, you know, he never ran any powers through his Midland radio, and wherever he turned his Moonraker, when the skip was coming in, he would talk to him.
You know, I had a 6-element Mako, an M106. At one point, I extended it to 7. It was too big. I went back to 6. I had it up for 20 years, and I went to this Moonraker. It was from 1978. The only thing I did was run a computer model on it to optimize it for this part of the band. The elements are a little shorter. The reflectors the quad's a little shorter. And that's it. The position on the boom is a little different. But I don't notice much of a difference between the big 6-element. My 6-element was modified. It was on a 11-meter boom, and at one point it was the 7 element on a 13.5-meter boom. This is one of the original Avantis that's only on a 4.5-meter boom, and it works rather well. The problem was when it was given to me, I didn't have enough elements to do dual polarity, so I'm running it only vertically with the quad reflector. This way I can run DX or local, but I've been running it, and I really don't notice much of a distance or difference from the 6. The rejection is not quite as good. Like when I was pointing towards Europe, I would have never heard you. But in some aspect, it's good because I hear where people are, and I don't have to constantly be turning the rotor. If someone was like 5-10 degrees off the 6, I couldn't hear them.
That's amazing. Oh, I tell you what, man, it is working so good. You're up into the strawberry patch. Every time you talk, it's way up into the red, 30, 40 over. I'm shooting a video gate right now. I'm doing a live stream video gate on my YouTube channel. And if you go there, you can see how good you're coming in. I'll try to upload this video later. I'm actually live right now. I have a radio YouTube channel, so people from all over the world tune in. And you're coming in so loud, you actually sound like you're sitting up next to me in my room.
Yeah, Joe, what is your YouTube channel?
Jungle Joe C, like Charlie, Video Gates, okay? Jungle Joe C, Video Gates. If you go there now, you'll see what we're doing.
I'm going to go there right now. Just give me a moment to get there.
Okay, and like I say, I got a camera facing on the, I got my little camera facing on the meter here, so I'll upload this other video later on tonight before I go to bed, and then I'll put your number on there and you can tune in and you can see how good you're coming in. But right now you can watch the live stream and see the radio room.